Okay, so I think Vegeta fans right now are really going crazy hype. We have some spoilers for the upcoming chapter of Dragon Ball Super, chapter 61. We got some images and the title. And the title, I'm not gonna lie, gets me very, very excited because we've been waiting for Vegeta to have a big moment, and we're being hopeful right now that Vegeta is going to be the hero that we want in this fight against Moro, but only time will tell. Who knows how this is gonna go down? Let's talk some Dragon Ball Super, baby!
I say we gonna do what we do, no matter how you move, make your move. That's how it be though.
That's right, people, so we got some Dragon Ball Super spoilers for the upcoming chapter 61, in particular the title, and some images of the battle that's about to go down with Vegeta versus Moro. Let's read it. Let's jump straight into it, baby. We're gonna read it and take a look at what's going down, and we'll talk some more. The name of the manga Dragon Ball Super has been released, and when they say the name, I think they're referring to the title of the chapter, which obviously gives you an idea of what's about to go down. V-Jump 8 Extra Large Chapter 61, titled New Vegeta, is released first. And I've seen some other translations going around of people saying that it's actually Vegeta Reborn. I personally like New Vegeta because a lot of people have had some qualms about Vegeta and how he's been characterized in Dragon Ball Super. Well, fear no more, because we got New Vegeta. But I'm gonna be I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be pretty pissed off and disappointed if New Vegeta is the same as old Vegeta and is gonna take a massive L. The manga Dragon Ball Super serialized in V-Jump. We will release the name drawn by Mr. Toyotaro for a limited time. I actually found this information and leak via a retweet from Toyotaro, the guy that's doing the Dragon Ball Super manga. Check the beginning of 61st episode. They're referring to the chapter that will be published in the V-Jump August extra large issue, released on Friday, June 19th. So I want to say we're not that far off from the next chapter. And then it gives a little recap in chapter 60 of the latest chapter. Goku, who triggered the selfishness of trillions, has a big battle with Moro. Goku falls into the danger of being defeated in the face of overwhelming power, but Vegeta returns to Earth after finishing training at Yardrat. Powered Vegeta versus Moro. Chapter 61, New Vegeta, that will be dropped after the fierce battle is cut off. And then from the images, first of all, we have this image of Vegeta punching Moro in the gut, and to be honest with you, when I see that, it feels like it's an homage to when Vegeta went, and I want to say it was either Imperfect Cell, like when he was in his mid mode, or Perfect Cell, but either way, it kind of gives me vibes of that, and Vegeta looking pretty strong there. Then in the next image, we have just like some unfinished stuff of like them reacting to it, Piccolo and Jocko and Gohan, even Goku looking on, and I ain't gonna lie, Vegeta looking pretty good so far. We gotta keep our fingers crossed though. Then in one of the next images, we got Vegeta charging at Moro, him punching him with 1,000 punches, but it looks as though Moro isn't impressed, and whatever power up Vegeta has had thus far isn't doing much, because Moro is able to grab Vegeta's hand, and oh my gosh, please don't tell me New Vegeta ain't gonna be much. Then it seems as though he kicks Vegeta away. Not looking good for New Vegeta. I don't know what's going on here, people. What the hell is this? What is this technique? Where is it at? Then Vegeta gets back up, charges him again, starts fighting. Moro looks a little bit more worried in this panel right here, so that's a good sign, I guess, although Vegeta looks like he's giving it his all in this panel. And then in the next shot, seems as though Vegeta is actually overcoming Moro. Even Goku is surprised, where Moro goes to grab him and Vegeta dodges. So Vegeta's definitely being on high alert, which is a good sign that he's at least being calculated in this assault against Moro. We do not need another disappointing event with Vegeta, especially if he's going to be Vegeta Reborn or the New Vegeta. Then they give a blurb. What is the new technique that Vegeta has learned by training? You could read the continuation in the V-Jump August extra large issue. I'm hoping with it being an extra large issue that they give us more pages, although, you know, these monthly series usually give us a decent amount. 12 volumes of Jump. Okay, they're just telling us about the next volume. So yeah, it seems as though Vegeta's going in against Moro for the most part, based on this little preview that they gave us. Seems as though up until the very end, Moro isn't really that phased. And if I'm not mistaken, in the last chapter, they even commentated that oh, Vegeta doesn't seem all that different from the last time he fought. So I'm a little bit worried and skeptical. Again, in this preview, we don't see what the new technique is, but these are big words to call him either Vegeta Reborn or New Vegeta, and I'm just hoping that what we've seen so far is only the tip of the iceberg, and Vegeta's about to give Moro the ass whipping of a lifetime. Please do not disappoint with New Vegeta. Very curious what you guys think though, with them calling it New Vegeta, Vegeta Reborn. What is the technique that he is going to be showcasing? Do you think it's going to be a new power-up, like an extension of, you know, his Super Saiyan Blue form? Do you think it's going to be something totally different? I mean, based on what we know from Yard Rat, right? We know that they have instant transmission. We know that they have that technique to be able to like change their size and be super big. So we know a couple of their techniques. I think there's one more as well, but it seems as though Vegeta potentially, obviously going into this fight, he's going to need something way more radical than any of that. I think there was even like an after image technique. Yeah, that was the third one where he could create multiple of him. It needs to be a combination of all of that and something really grand to really make it that he's able to go up against Moro and really give him hands, because if you think about it, he just barely learned how to use instant transmission a chapter ago, right? So that's not even going to be really a part of the equation. If it's not like he knows that and he's like, oh, this is great. He said, I'll probably only be able to use this once, and uses it to go to Earth. So what the hell is this new technique that he's going to be able to use, and how is it going to really be effective if Vegeta ain't looking all that different in this fight against Moro? Like at first, Moro seemingly is able to smack him away. It's not until like that last little preview shot that we get that he's able to dodge Moro, and he's showcasing maybe it's something along the lines of as he continues to fight, he gets stronger or faster, or he's able to sense Moro in a different way. Like I'm not really sure. I'm grasping at straws here. I'm just like, right now, I hope that it's not empty words. I hope they're not just baiting us with this title of what the chapter is going to be, and then we get it and it's just like, because it's going to be an outrage, not even just from me, you know, whatever with me. I could see that the Vegeta fandom has had enough with him getting embarrassed time and time again, and you know, the cockiness got to go. If Vegeta shows any type, which I feel as though the end of last chapter he did look a little bit cocky, if we see a really cocky Vegeta, then I feel as though they're going to just kind of rehash to a certain degree stuff that Vegeta's done in the past, and his cockiness is going to lead to his demise. We got to remember, one of the things that Whis was trying to teach Vegeta throughout the Dragon Ball Super series is be more like Goku, and Goku to be more like Vegeta. So Vegeta just needs to put that pride away, and I think that's going to be the key to seeing him win this one. The second Vegeta gets cocky and starts talking shit and doing all that like, ah, you're a bitch, and throw, you know what I'm saying? That's where it's going to be all over. But as it stands right now, we got a preview for the new Vegeta. Let's just hope the new Vegeta isn't as disappointing as some of the moments we've had with the old Vegeta. So your thoughts, expectations, I cannot wait to get this full chapter and see what Vegeta is capable of now, because this is going to be do or die. If this one ends up being like something, you know, not all that, or just straight up embarrassing, Moro grabs Vegeta and just starts taking a dump on him and says, I'm the GOAT, motherfucker, remember that. I think all hope is lost. I mean, do we have any more hope for Gohan after this particular point? I think not, and I don't want to feel that way for Vegeta. So again, time will tell. Dragon Ball Super Chapter 61, I need to know what's going to happen. Thinking about it now, the way the Yardratians are capable of using their techniques and whatnot, and a lot of it has to do with being able to maneuver your ki in a certain way. What if there's a possibility that he is able to completely stop Moro's technique, so Moro is not able to absorb his ki by any means, or he's able to stash it completely aside from him? I guess that's kind of, again, grasping at straws, but with the way the Yardratians are able to use their techniques, who knows? Maybe he can make a bunch of, like, you know, clones or after image techniques and hide all of his ki in one of them, so that if Moro charges to grab him and try to take his ki, it's not in that Vegeta, it's in one of the clones. Or he can make himself so big that he just takes a ki dump on Moro. Okay, I'm just trolling with that one. And again, just your overall thoughts. How is this fight gonna go down? Do you think they are going to give the win and the ultimate victory to Vegeta, or we're gonna have one of those situations where he's going to be able to do a whole bunch of stuff, Moro's gonna eventually regenerate or get back to his prime form, and then Goku's gonna have to go, hey, at the last minute I just figured out how to do the mastered Ultra Instinct, I'm coming for your neck there, fam. Like, please no. But that's a laugh for this one. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace in, and I want to see Vegeta take the W. Please, new Vegeta, Vegeta Reborn, whatever the heck is going on, just don't embarrass our boy. Please, please, Toyotaro, please.
Everything good always comes to an end. If you stab me in my back, we can never make amends. Trying to move to acceptance, hard to accept it. Mistakes like mirrors, gotta reflect it. I don't wanna fucking leave, but I gotta leave. Leave the maybes to the crazies. Maybe one day there I go admitting something in a subtle way. No more copies, leave without a trace.